am back. Hello, Internet. I am back with playing the last spell. One day of the game, every day of my real life. Uh, let's switch over to the game now. There we go. And we are on day 26 of the adventure and day 4 of my current run through Glenwald. It's kind of hot in here, but I think if I turned on the fan it would be noisy. You'd be able to hear the noise on the stream. And that would be annoying. So I'm not going to do that. So let's start with the Oraculum. Welcome to the Oraculum, Commander. What do you know about the Purple Mist? Wastes from tremendous magic exertions that turned a few universes to dust. Supreme imbalance, a forbidden spell. Rings a bell? I thought you, above anyone else, should know about all this mess, don't you? Thus, we'll talk about that matter another time. My memory is recovering, but it's still a bit fuzzy. Okay. Let's see. Improving my heroes. I guess we're just working towards more uncommon level ups. And that's that. Now let's see about here. We've got night rewards. Actually, I think I want to do level ups first. Let's start with Ulysses. We want 1 by 1, I think. To steadily increase damage whenever killing isolated targets. Yeah, let's do it. And then we'll get some base damage and isolation. And then we have Odila, who got 2 levels today. She gets Relentless, one of my favorite perks. I guess she's getting head on. Every 4 tiles traveled gives plus 15% physical damage. Is there anything she can get that would be better? Not really. I guess we're just gonna get head on for her then. And then we want to increase health. And increase health. How high can health go? 1,000 is the maximum. Okay. Experience gain, I guess. And isolation, because it's blue. And then let's go to Aneta. You get level ups too. I could have her get manual control. But I don't really have many ballistae or catapults yet. So it might be kind of a waste for now. But I kind of want to come back to get it anyway, so we'll get it for now. And then some resistance, maybe? Let's go with resistance. And reliability. Okay. Now night rewards. What do we got tonight? Some fancy pants, a short bow, a rusty shield +4. That would be a good short bow upgrade. This rusty shield, does anyone want 13 block? And I don't think anybody would object to it. Does anybody want waddling pants? It gives a lot of armor and some magic damage. I have been having Ulysses use magic weapon, so... And then here we've got some fancy wands. Both of these are +4. Oh, this one is better than the green one. I got hiccups. Damn. Then we got a red +3 wand. It gives isolation and opportunism. And mana. Yeah, we'll get to them. And then does anybody want this wand as a backup? Doesn't seem like it. Actually, Odila could use a backup weapon that has range, so we'll give it to her. And now, we want to improve the production of our mines. And then use our workers to get the gold from that. Very nice, very good stuff. What other structures do we need to build? We need an inn, because being able to recruit new heroes is pretty important. And that means that all 9 of the remaining workers would be spent on scavenging today. Let's scavenge an item. Scavenge an item. Are there any more big piles? Not really. Ooh, rogue armor. Gives critical and move points. I think we might want that for Odila, because she would like some extra move points. And then another pile of corpses item. A master's wand that gives skill range. Taking the master's wand. And we're gonna give that to Aneta. And give her this rogue armor. No. The rogue armor goes to Odila. And Odila... she can also have this wand, sure. And we sell the leftover stuff. Build new structures. An armor maker. And an inn. Those are the important things right now. And at the inn, we can recruit a new hero. What level is everybody right now? Level 6 and 7. Okay. What level can we get here? We've got Pavel, Jailer, Nimble, and Soft-Hearted. So you've got terrible critical chance, but you've got stun chance, dodge. And the skill trees you rolled are poison and isolation. Lola is a fortune teller. She is floppy and stiff. That's a bizarre combination. Pavel is a trader. Claustrophobic and brilliant. Okay. Samara is a bounty hunter, hardy, and a smoker. Okay. And Layla. Hey, this is a different Layla from the one we had last run. We've had a Layla before. I think of all of these, I would want Pavel, probably. Yeah, it's the What are these skill trees? Isolated and debuff? Lola has poison and debuff, which is a good combination. So I might get Lola, because I'd like to try putting those skill trees together. Okay, Lola. You're on the team now. We're gonna give you Septic Shock, and Poisonous, and Stunning, and Toxic Leech. We want to give you Bully. Plus critical, minus critical power. You already have plus critical and minus critical power. Let's do it. And then level ups. Stun chance. Stun chance. Opportunism. Mana. You've reduced block and dodge, so we want other means of keeping you alive. So reroll this one, give you armor. Health. No, we're gonna give you damage. And do I even want to give you critical? It seems like you're gonna have critical. And I don't need to boost it further. I do want you to have critical power. Okay. Experience gain. Go with damage. Health. Because we lose ranking when heroes take a lot of damage, we want means to prevent damage in the first place more than we want lots of health. Except on Odila, because we want Bodybuilder. Okay, let's use the offering. And let's upgrade the one of these. Oh, maybe I should be upgrading the armor maker instead, though. Let's start by upgrading Blessing. We're gonna give max health to Odila. And then can we have some scavenge for gold? Upgrade the heal. And we can use that on... oh, that hits all heroes. Okay, nice. Very cool. And then we can instantly craft a defensive item, or we can get gold to try and upgrade this right now. I want to get the gold instead. But I don't have enough to actually get an upgrade, so it just progress towards the next one. Okay. Let's go through and fix up the walls some more. That's all we've got. But we got a new hero, which is going to help a lot. Even though she doesn't have a good weapon right now. We are going to give her this crossbow for sure, because we want her to be able to poison people. And then she can have the wand as a backup, I guess. She's got an offhand wand, which increases her poison damage. Fantastic. And this is increasing her critical power, which is also good because she needed that. And that is, I think, everything for tonight. So, they're only coming from this one side. Though they could come from anywhere along this side. So we want to kind of spread out, I think. Alright. Now, we begin. Here they come. Oh, that's a new guy. A hunter. He's got a gun. These sharpshooters roam the battlefield in search of their next prey. Once they have their sights set their sights on something, they will meticulously aim before unleashing a precise shot from afar. They've got quick shot, which reduces the block of the target. They've got take aim, which gives them charge. And then they've got aimed shot, which consumes charge. And is a pretty big amount of damage. And it's ranged damage. Go for some criticals. And we want to be killing isolated targets. That's right, that's right. Okay. Now, Lola. What's your potion? Invisibility. Okay, of course. The one that is extremely not useful to you. And then let's use Blaze. Or the one that is not extremely not useful, because you still gain dodge from it, but that is probably the one that you wanted least. Vanish. Is this a skill from your armor that I didn't notice? Oh shit, it has the skill Vanish. Just keep punching people? She punches them really fucking hard at this point. Damn, okay. And then Aneta, move over here. Let's kill that hunter. That guy seems dangerous. And then fire tight volley. I guess you'll just kill one enemy. And you can manual ballista bolt. You can manually operate the ballista since you're next to it. Very nice. Oh, what the fuck are those? Guardian. Oh, those are monstrosities. Using their tentacles and sticky flesh, they have collected the shields of numerous fallen soldiers. Waving them around with precision, they provide shelter to nearby ant monsters and block line of sight. Lash Transfusion gives health to the target. And they can also shelter them to give plus block. Okay. Okay. Now. Let's have Aneta shoot some targets to try and isolate them. For Ulysses. Okay, nice. Now. Damn, okay, that was not very good. Anyway, let's go back over to the side. Lola's gonna try and poison some people, I guess. Okay, no, she's gotta kill first, so she can get line of sight. Very good. And then use her free wand casting. And blaze. Whatever, just shoot. We'll have you stand over here, and then we have remaining Odila, who's gonna start punching. She does 224 minimum damage. Nope, she can't kill that in one hit yet. Why can't she kill this in one hit? Oh, because it's got resistance. Okay. And a bunch of block. Okay, fine. That's her turn. The ballistic fire. Oh shit. Okay. There's the shelter. We need to kill these guardians fast. And then she goes around punching people. Let's fire that one that hit 6. Okay. And now hit this guy. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Armor up, and then cast Blaze somewhere. There we go. Very nice. Now Ulysses needs to finish his turn. Now he's got Thrifty active. Gotta kill those guardians. Can't be focusing other targets right now. The hunters are only a little more dangerous than the splitters. That's mostly just because they're ranged. Okay. Now. Go through, doesn't quite kill. Now she's got Third Eye active. Let's go for that one. And then throw your mana potions at Ulysses, he needs them. Odila, go for some punching. And then go around and hit this one, hit that one, and now back to Ulysses. Gonna hit an isolated target, not quite kill. Nice work. Okay. And that just leaves Lola. Continue poisoning enemies. Primarily ones that are far away. Okay, that guy has 42 block. That is a lot of damage blocked. Are there any more guardians? I think we're clear for the moment. Oh no, there's one back there. Okay. 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 Things are under control. That's a lot of block. That guy just charged. She cannot aim that far back because of how many blockers there are in the way. There's Blaze there. Shoot. Poison. Poison. Armor yourself. Now over to this side. You are going to move here. Try to kill the Guardian, and then kill this random guy. And then move up. Okay. Okay. Can you kill this one? Yes, you can. Can you kill this one? Yep. And this one. And this one. And then Ulysses. Continuing to take down isolated targets. And then we have Anita. She can hit 5 there. And then she can hit 4 here. And then she's gonna move up. And that's the turn. Oh shit. Okay, good. That was not a nice sound. Okay, Lola. Continue to poison enemies. And then Blaze. Okay, very good. Now we come over here. Ulysses. No, let's start with Odila. Oh, she can just execute that guy. And then Ulysses. Odila's gonna punch that guy. And she's gonna run up here and punch this guy. God damn it. Hey, why are you still alive? There we go. There's Ulysses. And then... she can't actually hit anyone else, can she? Oh well. We just come to Lola. Okay, that's the end of the round. There are 10 enemies remaining. Okay. Now let's have Dela get that kill. Can she kill this guy? Probably. Come on. Can she kill that? No. Ulysses can with a crit. Now we have you punch this guy, and then punch this last guy. And that's the night. Went very smoothly. It would not have been so smoothly if I didn't get a 4th hero, though. That's for sure. So tomorrow, we get more of this. Probably need to build more structures because I've maxed out my workers and I've spent all my stuff on gold mines. Tomorrow I'll probably get a seer because I'd like to be able to see exactly where the enemies are coming from. And I'd like to improve the inn and get another hero there. In the meantime, progress will be saved. That is tonight. And I shall return tomorrow for more of the last spell every day.